Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vinny Vega, and I'm back after a 2-week hiatus because I've been working like a dog lately. But it's okay. After tonight, I'll be off for 2 days. So, yay me. Anyhow, in today's video, I want to talk about some would-be, could-be drama between Drift0r and BDobbinsFTW. BDobbinsFTW is also known as Batman, and I will refer to him as Batman throughout this commentary. So let us begin on this journey. I really thought this was going to be water under the bridge, considering that, things have been said, but apologies were made. Drift0r did apologize to Batman on Twitter about a comment that he made on his Black Ops 3, how to make Black Ops 3 better by not buying Black Ops 3 multiplayer BS. Hashtag no BO3 BS. The main apology that Drift0r had was for this comment right here. You are really good at very empathetically saying nothing. Sorry man, the things say or imply are not logical. There's a little bit of back and forth in the comments about this between people that are Batman subscribers, Drift0r subscribers, and or both. And Batman left this one right here and he said, laugh out loud, alright, I knew the gloves were going to come off eventually. I'm glad we don't have to pussyfoot around anymore on our diametrically opposed interests anymore. This is about to get ugly, and I want you to remember you drew first blood. And that I held back the first 3 times that you left the same comment on my vids. Drift0r's response to this comment was kind of like a half-assed apology. He apologizes for his original comment, suggesting that, oh, it's 4 AM, he was sleepy, he's done when he's sleepy, blah blah blah. And yet, he still says, oh, are you the same guy that says lag is put in the game on purpose, in Call of Duty specifically? If you're not, then I apologize. But if you are, then please stop to think how completely illogical that is from a design and legal perspective. Now, I get Drift0r's point. In many ways, if a game launches completely shitty, there's going to be some real bad recourse to that. Like look at Battlefield 4 for instance. The investors for EA were actually trying to sue them in a class action lawsuit because of the launch. Because let's face it, they knew that that game was going to be buggy as shit when it launched. They knew that it had problems, but they launched it anyways. This has become a major problem in gaming. Of course, most notoriously the MCC, the Master Chief Collection for Halo, and most recently the Arkham Knight. A lot of controversy behind both of those games launching. Granted, the Arkham Knight only affected the PC, but that's still a bad thing regardless. It doesn't matter what platform it launches bad on. If it's just PS4, or if it's just Xbox One, or if it's just PC, it affects everybody as a whole regardless, even if you don't think that. Batman is simply just trying to make gamers aware of the problems involved in the gaming industry as a whole. And Batman does bring up some good points in this video. It's not that illogical at all, really. In fact, he does mention Drift0r as one of the people against pre-ordering. Drift0r did make a video about why he doesn't pre-order video games anymore, and judging by that, you would think that he would agree with Batman full-heartedly about this. Now, admittedly, Batman, he does bash on Call of Duty a lot in the video for various different reasons, and this is why people think he's a conspiracy theorist, but he brings up very valid points. And he does this extreme type of commentary simply because it gets people's attentions, it evokes thought on what's going on, it evokes debate between people. Debate often leads to new ideas and changes in the industry as a whole. Now let's fast forward in time to about 2 weeks ago when Drift0r did his live Q&A. He posted this video on his YouTube channel, and I believe he did live stream on YouTube if I'm not mistaken. About 3 minutes into the video, somebody asked him, what do you think about BDobbinsFTW? And Drift0r's response was very telling. I do appreciate his honesty, but it's very telling on what has been said in the past, including his apology on Twitter. I'm not direct quoting here, I'm paraphrasing. This is what Drift0r had to say. BDobbinsFTW and I have been disagreeing on many different things, largely because of some comments that I made on some of his Black Ops 3 BS videos. I think they're more BS than video. His commentaries are more about complaining about the game than actually coming up with fixes to the game. He goes on to say that he puts Batman in the COD hate channel group.
Fucking sucks! God, does this game fucking suck! Who in their right mind made this fucking piece of shit? It's a—
That right there is a COD hate channel, Drift0r. I'm failing to see the correlation between that and Batman, honestly. The reason why I say his response to the question was very telling, it basically shows that his original comment was exactly how he felt. This wasn't no 4 AM, I'm sleepy and I'm done when I'm sleepy kind of comment, which makes his apology very disingenuous. In fact, it's more damage control than apology. Batman did respond to this video. He says, "Wow, Drifter, I see how it is. You and me, bike racks, 3 o'clock. Drifter did not respond to this comment in the thread. However, he did respond to a comment in the comment section from someone else defending Batman, pointing out that most of his videos are about hate. You know, he points out the titles of all the videos that Batman has done in a straight line from his recent videos. And making that judgment based on that and watching very little of his videos, because clearly Drifter hasn't watched an entire video from Batman, at least not in recent history. In fact, I encourage all you Batman haters to check out his Evolve review, or his latest Halo video, and I will link those in the description below for your review and pleasure. After watching those 2 videos, I think anybody will come to the conclusion that he's not a hater. He doesn't hate video games. He enjoys video games very thoroughly, actually. He very much wants them to succeed, and he does make suggestions on how that can be done. The fact of the matter is, major game publishers such as EA and Activision have not exactly been consumer friendly over the last few years. Hell, 2014, it was the rule. Day 1 DLC, Day 1 patch, fix it later mentality. This is inexcusable and intolerable behavior. And we are partially to blame. It's not all the devs' fault, it's not all the publishers' fault. They are a business after all. I'm not suggesting that we go in front of Activision, EA, or 343 with our picket signs yelling and hollering about our games. But we can do things in other ways. We have more power than most people think. It starts with pre-ordering, for example. And another thing, we need to stop cherry picking what we pre-order. I can't tell you how many times I've seen in comment section of YouTube videos, Reddit, forums, etc. There's always that guy, you know that guy. There's always that guy that says, well, I only trust Rockstar, that's the only one I pre-order from. I only trust Bethesda, that's the only one I pre-order from. No. No. If we don't pre-order from one developer, we should not pre-order from any developer, period. It makes no sense. Why would you pay for something in advance when you don't even know if you're going to enjoy the game? When you've only seen gameplay footage of the game, or trailers. Watching gameplay and actually playing a game are 2 completely different things. The game might look cool and all that stuff, it might even work right. But when you play the game, you might not enjoy it at all. So why would you pre-order? And don't even get me started on incentive bonuses. I mean, that's for another video altogether. So in conclusion, I'm with Batman on this. And just as Batman does at the end of his videos, I have my own for the win query of the day. Do you think this will turn into some big YouTube drama battle? Or do you think this is just going to quickly fade away? I think it's going to fade away. After assessing the whole situation, I think it's safe to say that, you know, Drifter's done talking about Batman. And Batman's done talking about Drifter. And like I said, I do have a very extensive playlist for you guys down below. Some videos that inspired the video and some videos you should check out if you disagree with Batman wholeheartedly. Hope you guys have a badass day today. This is Vinny Vega signing out.